Sag, welcome to your weekly forecast. Let's take a look. What's going to be coming your way? This is for November 10th until November 16th. Looks like there's an air sign that will be disappointing you when it comes to your job. And it seems like you're also planning to travel along with your family during this week. Some of you will also be keeping a like a travel itinerary to your family, or that you don't want to let them know that you're going off somewhere. You just want to let them know up to the last minute so that they won't be able to say no. Okay. You're feeling a little bit disappointed and frustrated over this air sign, especially if you're, if you're with an air sign at this point. And there are some issues about finances that will be coming out in the open, and you feel like the two of you are just trying to hide it off, from each other. Your partner doesn't want to make it appear that you're having some arguments about finances, or that he or she's having some issues about the finances, or who's been paying a lot of bills, or who's been working harder like that. But this will just be so clear and be out in the open during this week. And because of this, even though you don't want to hear it, and even though this is not really new to you anymore, you can't seem to accept the fact, that there are some issues and insecurities in a relationship that you can't seem to resolve. It's been like a long period of time. You've been together for roughly like, less than 10 years or 7 years, and the two of you are still fighting and arguing about one and the same thing over and over again. Now, you are also planning to go on a trip, within the next 2 days, 2 weeks, or 2 months, either to visit your family, or you will be keeping this as a secret from your family. Okay? Well, the question here is why. Anyway, there is somebody from the past that either you're trying to reach out to, or that you're still talking to, or that will just suddenly reach out to you, and you don't know what to do. You don't know if you still want to communicate back with this person, and you still want to continue, with the charade. But you've been thinking about a lot of things, and a lot of, your good old times together. And this is the reason why that there are a lot of issues that's been building up between the two of you and your current loved one, okay, or your current spouse right now. You're also wishing to have a little bit more of an improvement when it comes to your job, or when it comes to your salary. But the thing here is, you feel like you are not always being favored. Let's say, for example, that you're asking for an increase, or for like a new position, or to be transferred to a new department where you can benefit more, you can get more pay. The management or the HR won't, let's say, not really hear you at this point. So, a part of you, you've been doing your best to make a difference and to satisfy your partner, or to satisfy your spouse at this point financially, because they're the one who's making more than you. Okay? Or it could be the other way around. But the thing here is, it's not about the competition. It's about your partner just want to point out the consideration, okay, and respect, which is, this is what you're failing to address. You feel like it's always about the money. You feel like it's always about the competition, or who's who, or who's making what. Okay? The main point here is, you are failing to address the right issue. It's not about the money. Okay, it's not just about that, but I feel like it's more than that. Now, you getting in touch with another person while you're going through, this period of distrust in your relationship is also a big no no. You're just creating a lot more loopholes in your relationship, and you're just creating a lot more karma for yourself. Now, when it comes to your workplace, you will be talking to another older fire sign when it comes to applying for the position that will be available in the month of December, which is this fire sign will be advising you to stay on put, or to be on hold, because there are five candidates, or there are five people that will be chosen in that category or in that position. And at least that this person can give you their assurance that you'll be one of the chosen ones. Now, the rest is already up to you. If you can prove to them, or if you can prove to the management that you deserve, to be in that position. So you need to work harder. You need to double your effort, and you need to show, what you got. Um, until that there will be some, let's say, revelations that will also be discovered during this week, or from your partner, that there is a water sign that they're also trying to reach out to. So if you're reaching out from somebody from the past, your partner is also either reaching out, or they're the one who's being reached out to. So the two of you are just balancing, okay? Whatever the other person does, the other person does the same thing. Okay, so it's just mirroring. And so that there will be some arguments and wrong accusations. Your partner isn't doing something. And it's not their fault if this person from the past will be reaching out to them. Okay? Or if they will be replying, they're just being civil. But I don't feel like that they are, playing around, or that they are fooling around. And because of this, there's a part of you that will be suffering, and there's a part of you that feels so, you know, um, guilty and afraid, you know, because you're also doing the same thing. So you will try to raise your walls up instead of addressing the right issue, or instead of resolving the conflicts. You will just add up more, you know, you'll just add up more fire. Now, looks like by the end of this week, you will also be getting a confirmation of getting in, or being one of the chosen few. So that's going to be another good news. And you will also be very happy because your training will start by first week of December, and you'll be on schedule. Okay. And aside from that, you will be waiting for your turn, and you'll just be waiting for your life to turn into, like a little bit better, and so that you can tell to your partner that your life has a direction, and that you're also trying to do your best to contribute to their relationship. Okay, it's not just that you're just taking and taking and taking, just like what they are trying to tell you. But like what I said, they're not really pointing out the money. There's another issue that you're failing to address. All right, let's take a look at your love oracles. Is it safe for you to love? Playfulness, flirt, which you're overdoing it. True love, getting to know each other. See? Deception. Pay attention to the red flags. Now, you're always afraid to get hurt, but the thing here is, this is what you always ended up doing to the other person. For you, it's just like it's a harmful flirtation, and you know that your partner will always be secured and guarded, um, well, around you. And for you, it's like there's no other lover, there's no other person that will ever make you feel like the way they made you. But what about this? You know, the playfulness and flirtations, it's still unacceptable, whatever you say and however you put it. Now, since that you've been in a long-term relationship, you need to get to know each other again. And you can't keep on saying that, you know, you don't know the person that you're with right now because they're not the person that you've fallen in love years back, you know, or when you first met them. People change. And that is what you need to observe, and that is what you need to accept. Deception, this is about the excess, okay? And about the excess baggages. You can't overcome your insecurities um, by taking your, you know, or it's like, what do you call this? Um, Taking out your insecurities to other mode or to other method, like talking to somebody from the past or talking to somebody else just because that you want to get even, you know? And then pay attention to the red flags. This is about another issue that you will be discovering about your about your partner as well, which is it's not even applicable. The two of you are just mirroring. Whatever you do, the other person will be doing the same thing, and you're just afraid of your own ghost. And so stay optimistic about your love life, that if you are truly in love with one another, that you're really meant to be, then your love will become much more stronger and you can conquer this together. So stay positive. If you're strong enough and if your partner is your real true love, then definitely you're going to overcome this. All right. Anyway, that's it for you for this week, Sag. And if you want to talk to me live on the phone or live on the calls, just go and visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. Blessings to you.